Good morning. Today I'm making mini pancakes. So I'm gonna start by showing you what I need. So you need a bowl, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a bit of butter, 1 cup of flour, some baking soda, baking powder, and also vanilla extract. And you will also need this. It's a pancake make tray, and it's got 7 of them in it. So let's start now. So I'll start by cracking my 2 eggs. Then add 1.5 cup of milk, which I'm gonna show you. Then you pour your, sorry, before you pour your flour. So you put your baking powder, which is 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You also need 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then you need a stick to just put the flour in. And as you put the flour, you start mixing it. And this goes to the bin. You don't need it. Now you mix the whole of the flour, and there is one more ingredient that you must put in, which is the oil. Otherwise, your pancake will not, you won't be able to take it out of the pan because it will stick to the pan. So you will need 2 tablespoons of oil as well, and that's something that I put at the end. It's just because I want my flour to, um, so 1 and 2. So back to the butter, which is this one. I'm gonna melt the butter so that I don't have to So now I go to this side and I put my heat on medium high first. So my butter is melted now, as you see. Let me just show you. So my butter is melted, as you can see, and I'm gonna transfer it into this pot. So I'm gonna transfer the mix into this pot, so it's easy for me to just put it inside the pan. So now I go to this thing and I reduce the heat. And with this, I start putting my butter. So I leave it on low heat. I leave this on low heat. Then I start putting my pancake mix. Now I put it on medium heat and let it cook. When you see that the bubbles are starting to form, it means that it's time for you to turn it over. So what you do is just turn it over after the bubbles start to form. So now I'm gonna start by turning my pancake over. It's got stuck with the other one. I'm just checking that the pancake is cooked now. Yep. So now what you do is just put it on the plate. I'll do the same thing. So reduce the heat, put some melted butter, and then just pour your pancake mix. You might need to move it from time to time so that. And then put the heat in medium high. Now when you see the bubbles starting to form on the top here, as you can see, I don't know, maybe I can make it much. So when you see the bubbles are starting to form, which is these bubbles here, it means that it's time for you to turn it over. So just turn it over. Now the pancake is ready. It just, as you can see, it's already. The same thing again. So you take the butter, and then just add your pancake mix. Then put the heat on medium high and let it cook. And when you see the bubbles, when you see these bubbles forming, these bubbles, it means that it's time for you to flip it over. So what you do, just flip it over. Some of the sauce will fall, so let it come down and then just flip it over. Sometimes it's difficult, but it's achievable. Now the pancake is ready, just lower the heat and just put it on the pan. And I'm gonna be making the last ones. So like I said to you, you lower the heat, put the pan on, put the melted butter in, then add your pancake mix. So now I have just a little bit left here, which I'm gonna pour it in. So that will be the last pancake. Okay, so now what you do is just put the temperature on medium high and just cook it. So when, like I said to you, when you see the bubbles forming here, which you can see, I don't know whether you can see, but if you see these bubbles forming, it's time to flip it over. So what I do is just take one at a time and then let this sauce come down and then flip it over. Now just gonna have a look behind. That is nearly done. Now it's time to take it out and just put it on the plate. And this is the pancake. Mm. So this is the pancake. Very easy to make. It doesn't take too long. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow I'll be cooking something, probably chicken I guess, but I will let you know what I'm gonna cook. Um, Thank you for watching. Bye bye.